Hello guys, when we are working on some type of API development, most of the time we are using Postman and some other third-party tools to test our APIs. We can set up a Swagger in our application. In this case, we can test our APIs as we test our APIs in Postman, and in Swagger, our APIs are well documented as well. Today, I will show you how we can set up a Swagger in our Node.js application. So, my first step is I'm going to set up Node.js. In my example, I am taking example of Express.js. As you can see, my node modules has been installed in my application. Now I will show you my application in the browser. You can see that this is our application homepage. Now I will show you how I will set up Swagger in my application, write some APIs. For Node.js, I will install Swagger UI Express package. You can see that our package has been installed and added in our package JSON. This one. Now I will add this package in my app.js file. This will be our Swagger URL. We will create a JSON file in which we will write some configuration. You can see that our Swagger URL has been generated. Now I will write some more configurations. Node.js we can write two type of Swagger configuration. One is YAML and second one is JSON. I am taking example of JSON file. You can see that error has been gone from our Swagger. See that this is a description and this is a version of our Swagger. Now in servers we can pass multiple parameter. See that this server property has been created a drop down in our Swagger URL. Suppose you have a lot of routes in your application. Suppose user routes, admin routes, and you want to test for admin routes. In this case, you will select admin routes from here and define here. So your API endpoint will be set up to admin APIs. Consumes, I am passing application JSON because in my case I will be sending JSON and return JSON. That no changes as of now. You can see that two URLs has been generated in our Swagger page. One is get user and second one is post user. Yes, currently I am taking an example of users. Both of the URLs I am passing tags user action. This will show here. I am writing a response case of 200, in case of 300, we can write multiple responses. Let me write some APIs here. As you can see, our Swagger configuration URL endpoint currently point to slash URL, which is a home page. You can see that here. Now when I hit user, which is a get HTTP verb, in this case I will have to write get property here, get route here. I will return some dummy response, dummy JSON. You can see that I have written a dummy response from my user route. As I have previously showed you that our currently endpoint is set to slash. Slash means this URL. And I have add one API endpoint in this URL. So my combine URL is now localhost colon 3000 slash user, which is a get URL. As you can see that I have sent dummy response from my API call. Now I will write post method because you want to add some users for your application. In this case, I will return you the same user you have sent to server. Express.js form data we can access using request.body. This is our get action. Now I am writing some post. As you can see that I have added a summary for this route. This summary will display here. I will add the summary for get URL as well. See that in our get URL we have a summary as well. Here we will write a user schema for our Swagger. Other schema. So we have a two schema as of now. JSON file when we worked on, we can write our model in the same file. So as you can see that I have written a user schema. In our case, this is a user model actually in which first name, last name and email are exist. And these are the properties of these are the fields in our database table as well. So when we are going to take reference of our schema in the JSON file, this is the process we can pass. Swagger schema and user, you can see. Now you can see this is our model I have passed. As you can see that the response I have sent from my API. This API I have sent the response the same. Whatever user has sent to server, I have sent the same response to the client. So you can see that the same response I have sent to the client as well. Here you can add your JSON. Next step, I will show you how we can define parameterized URL. Here you can see that we have a 4 routes now. Add the same tag because all the APIs are related to user. See that now we have a get user, post user, put user and delete user routes in our Swagger. See that we have a summary of these new routes. Add user because the route in our application. You can see that this is a response from our API. I have added a parameter sent by user in my response. You can see that I have added a 14 as a user ID in a different text box. When I serve the response to the client, I have added this user ID in my response. You can add your implementation as per your requirement. In my case, currently I am adding a static API and send a raw data without a database configuration. Now the last route is delete. I will copy all of the update content I have left request body because I am deleting user by the ID reference. Whatever user will be added in the text. As you can see that we have a text box for our delete user. You can see that I have sent a message from my API that user has been deleted successfully. You can add a multiple route for your Swagger. So guys, this is a step we need to follow if we have to integrate a Swagger in our Node.js based application. I'm not configuring my database in this example. You can configure your database and make and implement appropriate or whatever suits to you with your database connection. So guys, that's from my side. Please leave a question if you have one. Thanks.